Hi all and welcome to our second Bitesized Beauty with Univar Solutions, the global partner for cosmetic ingredients and formulation knowledge. I'm Julia Ray, editor of Cosmetics Business, and I'm joined once again by Arnita Wofford, global marketing and technical director for beauty and personal care at Univar Solutions, and also a very special guest, Saurabh Sharma from Fig or Out, which is an authority in digital and influencer marketing and social strategy. And we're going to be chatting throughout the next few minutes about what the landscape of modern beauty really looks like and feels like post-pandemic. So, Saurabh, is it fair to say that beauty is no longer just about looks?
Absolutely right. Beauty used to be a lot about looks, and this is kind of what has been passed on to us for generations back when the first ads started. But now it is 2022. Beauty is a lot more about lifestyle. It's about being beautiful inside out. It's about surrounding yourself with things that you enjoy, you find beautiful. It's all about individuality. And while the inside out may sound a bit like a cliche, it's more just about feeling good, which makes you beautiful. And hence looking good becomes something that transcends from that. So in a nutshell, it really just ties down to life choices, to healthcare, to mental health, to optimism, to feeling good, and using beauty and beauty products to enhance your innate natural well-being to make yourself beautiful all around, inside out.
Fantastic. And how are we seeing lifestyle choices traditionally maybe outside of beauty becoming more enmeshed within our industry?
Thanks, Julia. That's a great question. In fact, I think if you look at people's choices to live holistically today, you'll see that really beauty and lifestyle is all in one. Look at people who decided to become vegan or vegetarian or even pescatarian because of the pandemic, because of the way that they've had time to reflect on their lives and their beauty choices and how they're all entwined. If you think about the way that the consumer is more and more educated or even just interested in the ingredients in their products, that to me speaks to the fact that they are wanting to ensure that what goes inside and outside are aligned. If you're eating healthy, if you're working out, if you're really concerned about what's going inside your body, you're equally as concerned, at least today. And that's a good thing about what's going outside as well, what's going on your skin, what's going in your hair, and not just the ingredients, but the alignment of the brand, the ethos of the brand as well becomes very important. The choice between two practically identical products on the shelf comes down to, what does this brand stand for? Are they aligned with what I believe in? Are they donating to the right charities? Are they recycling their product? Are they even trying to better the planet towards, in the same way that I am? So I think all of those things show that beauty inside and outside are now all the same.
Excellent. And personally, I've been seeing this overlap between what goes onto our bodies and also what goes into our bodies. So with this more holistic approach to beauty, where do you guys see beauty from within going, maybe?
Another great question. Thanks, Julia. In fact, I think that, the fact that you can take supplements for pretty much anything, whether that's I want, more collagen, I want more biotin, I want my nails and hair to bounce a little bit more. I think that we're seeing more targeted inside, outside, full beauty approach. And I think that the space of how we deliver those supplements is getting even more targeted. For example, now, you don't just pop a pill because you want the inside outside beauty. You have an entire regime. Maybe you have your skincare product, you have your hair care product, and you have a liquid supplement that helps boost both of those products working as a regime. I think that's really important. That we're trying to approach wellness from the inside out. We're trying to educate the consumer that, hey, beauty does start from within. It's important to know what you're eating and how you're eating it and how it's prepared and where your ingredients are coming from. You're seeing blockchain being applied even down to beauty and down to the ingredients that are in the beauty supplements as well. And I think just the format of the supplements, whether they're for hair or nails or skin or shine or whatever the claims may be, I think the delivery method will see more development with that. And it's a really good space for innovation, specifically ingestibles like full liquid supplements. I think we'll see more and more innovation.
That's fascinating. I think we all need to hydrate more, and that's a really good way of getting the beauty angle in there as well. Now, another change that I've kind of noted, working with cosmetics business is post 2020. How has the digital and social marketing and selling for beauty brands changed up? And also, how is the role of the influencer evolving here? Surab, I think you might be the perfect person to answer this.
Thank you. Yeah, post 2020 put a prime focus on how technology impacts our lives after being captive in a pandemic, so to say. People really utilized technology and turned to different platforms to express themselves. So this lends itself perfectly to influencer marketing, which relies so heavily on technology to make communication a two-way street. It's essentially someone communicating with a group of people that they have some sort of influence over. And so that has grown quite a bit just organically, as well as just owing to the platforms. And now you have influencers that go on a spectrum from just being brand advocates to being all the way to co-creators. So they'll create a makeup beauty palette, they'll create something that has their name attached to a brand, or they're just more than sellers. They're an advocate of the brand's values. They really communicate and almost even become producers. With the rise of platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels, there is a segment of the influencer marketing community that's become a production economy, which produces very well put together content and ads. So the influencer space is no longer just someone who helps to sell your product, but can go all the way from co-creating it to becoming your ad agency almost, to becoming someone that stands for your brand values. And ultimately it does come down a bit to how the influencer uses their transparency, their authenticity, their kind of two-way communication street with their audience to impact the brand that they're working with the help of technology, and how they're able to get that across. So it's become quite a mesh of different things that has just been a little bit sped up by the rise of the pandemic.
Fantastic. So much more involved nowadays. So really to round things up, guys, what would you say are the key attributes that beauty consumers demand from their brands and their brand social ambassadors in 2022?
Sorry, just taking from what I said already, I think that it is becoming a bit more of a 360 approach to marketing, and it's a bit more educational. People don't just want to know that a brand is so great. They want to know what this brand is bringing to their table, kind of tying back to what Arnita and I said earlier as well. Beauty is about being beautiful inside out. It's your whole lifestyle. It's less about the actual look. How that foundation will look on you is less important than how it was made, and maybe what the brand's values stand for and what ingredients are in it. Are they non-toxic? And then even after this product is finished, can it be disposed of in a great way? So it's become a very 360 view, which ingrains every aspect of people, the users, the producers, all together. So to answer your question, the attributes that customers are looking for are really just this whole authenticity, transparency, just an open communication and understanding exactly how this product is coming to fruition in front of them, as well as, at least what I've noticed with a lot of work and with Gen Z and the upcoming Gen Alpha, is that they're very, very focused on sustainability, and there's less of this this clutter kind of mentality that I think existed a lot with the boomers when they wanted as much product on the real estate of their dresser. Now it's a lot more about what is the best for me, what can I bring in, and what is this doing for me. So it's become a lot more big picture in that sense.
So, as we've been talking about, people are just demanding transparency, authenticity. They are all the things that Sorab has talked about as well. They are looking for the brand to be a reflection, a further extension of themselves. They want brands to help them carry out their final hoorah for the planet. It's like, oh, I made this, I use this beauty product, but I still want to be ethical. And the brand has to help them feel better about what they're doing in their day-to-day lives. So ultimately, beauty brands have a responsibility today that they didn't have in the past. And I think that responsibility will continue to grow as the consumer becomes more and more demanding. And this is just, a snippet of the type of subject we're going to be discussing on June 8th in London at our Beauty Reimagined Summit. So I invite you all to check it out, to sign up, to book your tickets, so that you can further the conversation around really some of these really hard to touch on subjects, because it's a great conversation to have, and I'm looking forward to seeing how we can move the industry forward together.
Fantastic. Yes, as Anita just mentioned there, if you want to find out more about Beauty Reimagined, and it is a really great lineup, so it includes Surab and also many other experts and insiders, you can visit hpcimedia.com/beauty-reimagined. And if you'd like to get in touch with Univar Solutions and Anita to get further insight into anything that you've just heard today that sparked your interest, please do feel free to get in touch at personalcareemea@univarsolutions.com, or check out discover.univarsolutions.com. So thank you so much, Anita and Surab. It's a pleasure as always. And fear not, we will be back with another Bite-Sized Beauty with Univar Solutions later on in the year. So do join us then. And in the meantime, take care.